Wow, we blew the place up. We always blow the place up after every intro. I mean, that's the way you do it. And we just call the insurance company and we write it off at the end of the year. Then I would have stopped talking about that. Thank you for joining us. All one of you right now. I think there might be more coming. But it is Thursday night. Thanks for popping in here on the Retro Roundtable. And we're going to be talking about, of course, CGC, the Cleveland Gaming Classic 2024. All of us that are here, we were in attendance, and without further blabbermouthing from me, I'll just start bringing in some of our regulars and our guests here. So let's see. Let's bring in Mr. Johnny Graphics first. Good evening, John.
Good evening. That intro, I feel like I'm not going to be able to meet the expectations that intro creates. So I'll try, but good Lord. How are you this evening?
I'm pretty good. I'm been busy, and I'm just I'm thrilled about CGC. I'm still coming down off of that because that was a lot of fun. And I'm thrilled about a few things that are coming up. But
I'm thrilled that you're thrilled.
Yeah, the you can see it in my eye. It's like right there. So
and you're both eye.
Yeah, both eye. This guy was also all of these lovely. We lost somebody.
No.
Yeah.
Was it Lindsay?
I was just about to click the button on this guy and he disappeared, but now he's back. There we go. Hi, Steven.
Hi. You pressed the wrong button and I got kicked out.
I didn't push anything.
I know. I'm just teasing you.
Shame on you. Now you're all fuzzy.
Now you're low res.
I know he doesn't drink, so that's not why he's fuzzy.
It's fine. It's coming back. You're at 480 now.
It's good old StreamYard.
Yeah,
there you go.
StreamYard. That is right.
You look good now.
Well, I think these two gentlemen would love to join us because they are doing something really cool. Hey, look, it's Retro Trade. Brian and Ron.
Are you all fusing?
Had a cake. We tried to match that intro. It didn't happen, but we tried.
You can't.
Next time we get Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Well, let's break it up just a little bit because we've got all these guys in here. Let's bring one of the two ladies that were invited, and the other lady is not here yet. She may not be able to join us, but let's bring in Ms. LL Cool Games. Hello, Lindsay. What? We can't hear you.
Do you have a?
I'm not.
There we
talking.
go.
Here, do you want me to move so you can see my?
Ooh,
what is that?
Got that boy back there.
And
What's his name?
there's Floyd.
Don't tell anybody.
Floyd.
Is that the Floyd from the?
It is. Weirdly, the Floyd, right? That tackled Joe to the table, and then all I did was
the one that was
under the table.
Did Game Dad give him to you? Because I thought Game Dad was in possession.
I thought he was kidnapped.
Yeah.
I have joint. That might be what happened. I have joint custody.
So you stole Floyd and you gave him to her.
I did not steal Floyd. I came to an arrangement of sorts. It's just that VGM was unaware of what the arrangement was whenever it started.
So you're trafficking Floyd.
100%.
Okay.
Cardboard trafficking, baby. That's right.
Got it.
I'm trying to remember, but Brian, were you there when that all went down?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, you were.
Yep.
So there's Brian from BD Retro Mods. Thanks for joining.
I'm still unsure if Joe knows. I don't think he understands the gravity of the situation.
I think he knew. I think he knew on Sunday.
Send him a ransom letter.
But it did publicly on Twitter.
I still think you should have moved this whole booth over like we were talking about. That would have been hilarious.
Well, we do have an opportunity at the next con to do that.
Do it in Detroit.
Yeah. Maybe not that one, but maybe another one that is coming up even sooner.
I don't think they're not going.
Way to dance around.
They're not going to be at Pittsburgh?
No, so that's why Floyd's going.
Oh, okay.
Everywhere and take pictures and advertise for them.
Because Detroit would be an okay place to do it, but I mean, why not do it sooner at Pittsburgh? But they're not going to be at Pittsburgh.
Right.
Something else must happen then.
Well, I'm gonna jump in here and show a couple of photos from this past weekend. Now I don't have a ton of stuff here, but and I know that a few of y'all actually have some things you want to share, and I do too. So let's have a look at these here photos real quick. Now, I was very impressed by the Quarter Arcades booth, and I didn't take a picture of the whole booth, but I took a picture of course, of a couple of the lovely arcades. And this Burger Time was just fantastic. I
That's
I
the one
don't know.
coming out
Actual
in January, baby.
It looked
And then
normal size until you really
yeah,
look at it.
they're very impressive.
How
I mean,
much-
they're
How much
they're
did
good
it
size.
cost?
They're
A lot.
two
Oh,
forty
yeah.
nine
They're a
99.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and elevator action. That one's it's just so pretty sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and the Space Invaders one even had like the overlay on the screen. That one was
Mhm,
really
mhm.
fun.
Yeah, they
that
used
was
an actual
Oh.
parabolic mirror on it.
Nice. I didn't notice that.
Showing
Yeah,
off.
they're really cool, and like the whole display they had, making it feel like like an '80s arcade
Yeah.
with all that stuff in there, I thought was really cool. I'm not sure
Yeah.
how I feel about the miniature pop machines yet. I mean, I don't know about
It's a
that.
I'd lose those
USB
little
hub.
pins.
It's awesome.
I mean, to help power your stuff. I mean, that's kind of cool, but and they're
Yeah.
not that expensive. It's not like they're $250.
Right.
No. But I mean, here we go. Hey, look at these goons.
The boys.
Yeah, that was
Some
fun. That
boys.
was first thing as soon as we sat down at what time was that? Gosh, like 9:30 or something.
The fact that
when
my eyes are open all the way
testing
means
it?
it must have been before noon.
No, that was when we were testing it, right? That was
Yeah.
That was Friday.
What was that? Yes, you're right. That is Friday.
That was
That is
Friday.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. And Johnny is not as, because we stayed in the same room, and he is not as difficult to wake up as I thought he was going to be. He said that he was difficult.
I've gotten better about it in recent years. Yeah, but generally I don't do well. So
We were going to call the fire department.
yeah, I'm
And
glad
there-
it worked out.
Now here's the next day. This is Saturday. So
It's
yeah.
me calling somebody out, I guess. I'm not sure what I'm doing there.
And, oh, hey, there's Frank.
Yeah.
Frank from the Retro Wildlands. How's it going? Said, good evening, y'all. Hope everyone is well after the madness that was CGC. Yes,
Still recovering.
I think we're still recovering, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there. I hope you're doing well too, sir. And then now this
I
was
love
really
this.
cool
Mhm.
because now the kid that's closest to Johnny there, that is Landon, and the one over here in the blonde hair, that is Daniel. And no, wait a minute, that's
It's Wyatt.
You're on the
no,
yeah.
I'm sorry. No, Landon. I was thinking little kids, and
Somebody's Wyatt.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
one of them was Wyatt. I think I want to say the youngest one, maybe
Yeah.
Matt and Wyatt, was it?
that was a poor attempt at being funny. I mean,
Oh.
not everyone could be a zinger, but yes, I think it was Wyatt and what was the other one's name?
I don't
I thought
Landon
it was
Landon. I don't know. Couple
don't
of boys.
Yeah.
But
We're up to no good.
you truly made their
Yeah.
day, and they did really well talking there.
Started messing around in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And the blonde
Got
one
one
there,
little fight.
when you were like, "Are you going to get on here?" He was like, "Oh yeah," he puts on his
Who else gonna finish this?
yeah. So yeah,
And their
yeah,
mom
they were-
got scared.
There it is.
I don't remember
Living
anymore.
with
But
your auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
yeah,
very-
there we go.
very
See?
cool kids. And then this lovely Spartan decided to stop by, and he was a
Uh-huh.
little short for a Spartan, I would say.
Is that the one that knocked over or almost knocked over a camera?
Yep, that's the one.
That was
I
funny.
feel like they were nice until I was ready to be done with them.
Yeah,
And
that was
I
cool.
really dug this booth, even though we only got to use it once, because Brian and Ron helped me film Steven's segment that we did for the
nice.
collab video. He's the only one that we did this booth in because it was actually quiet on the main stage, and he wasn't on. And of course, you can see Samantha there in the background, kind of peeking out. And there's Johnny too.
It was kind of like, I liked the retro rooms, which I'm sure you have in here.
Yep.
I mean, this is cool, but when those were an option, I felt like this was like a little too standard almost, because those
Yeah.
were so cool. Those retro rooms were so neat.
Right.
Hey, look at this.
Definitely brought
Hey.
back memories.
Hey, it's Tom. How's it going,
What's up,
Tom?
man?
Hi, Tom.
What's up?
He wishes he was invited.
I wish I was invited to this cool party. Well, actually,
We got some open space.
we're supposed to have two more. Now,
Yeah.
this nice lady, here's
Hey.
Michelle. She said she'd probably pop in on the chat if she couldn't make it. And if you're home, you're home. If you're not, you're not. So, like I said, no fender benders, no speeding tickets. And but I'm glad you. But Tom is in
Work-
Baltimore
in
for a
work?
work trip. So that's cool.
Oh, cool.
His work just finished. What other work does he do?
Aren't you like Santa Claus, Tom? Aren't you done until next
Yeah,
year?
you got a year, bro. Chill.
Yeah. You go into stasis for the rest of the year, don't you?
Michelle's still working, but she's just here to see these lovely folks. Well, we appreciate you.
I like how
And,
she rubs it in that to Tom that she was invited.
She was invited.
She chose not to come.
Well, we were going to have only enough space for only 10 of us because I only have, I can only put 10 at a time. And I was going to have a couple people in the green room. But the cool thing was Ron and Brian decided to squeeze in on the same screen. So that's cool. So
like how he just taps you away. Yes.
So now on Saturday night, now you see, I'm from I'm from Lorain County and Cuyahoga County where we were. That's right next door, and I used to eat at this restaurant all the time, Acapulco Nuevo, and they moved way down the street, and I knew they were there. This was Johnny and I got the exact same thing. We could have split just one.
It was so good, but it was so much.
Every single one of our plates could have been split in half.
Yep. And this is the chicken taquitos. And this isn't any nasty little freezer food. This place, I know this place is top notch, and I was so glad that we went there. I wish I would have taken pictures when we went to Danny Boy's because the calzones and everything were great too. But hey, look at these two guys.
Hey,
dang, one on the right is super sexy.
Look at them duck lips.
That is sexy. That is sexy.
When I was hijacking his booth.
Now I'm under the impression that these two don't like each other, or maybe they don't like 80s living rooms. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
something is not liked.
And Tom said, "Hope you all had a great time." Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Absolutely.
Had a great time
ever.
Do we want to grab Tom for a second, or do we just want to let
from
him
his Uber?
Yes. Yeah, bring him in.
Sit on the side. Let me see if I can message him, and I can.
The man that started the show.
And
I've never seen what it looks like when someone's in stasis.
Yeah.
He's like the
Baltimore.
It's like Han Solo in Carbonite, I think, is what it's like.
Oh, okay. Have to go like this.
Yeah.
If he does not pop in like this,
all right, there you go. There you go, Tom.
Tomothy.
So, yeah, Tomothy.
Tomathan.
Now, this is Sunday, and unfortunately, I didn't get the opportunity to squeeze in there because I was just busy doing stuff and hanging out my booth and going all over the place. And Riggs and Tim Kitzrow and I did that little thing, and a few other odds and ends. And of course, I filmed Lindsay that day, and Riggs that day, and Michelle Gray that day for the collab video that's coming up. I don't know if I'm releasing it next week or the week after, but probably next week. So Samantha, which is Steven's daughter, I said, "Here, take my camera and take some pictures of me doing something stupid," which is what I do all the time.
That's what she interpreted.
Huh?
And that's what she interpreted as stupid. She was like, "He's clapping."
Yeah, I looked at. I go, I'm just gonna, kind of clap like a stuck-up Brit or something.
Well, she heard, take a picture of me doing something stupid, and she figured, well, I'll just take a picture of him, and the odds are pretty good. I'll get something.
I only know one stuck-up Brit, but she's dead now. But anyway, I'm just kidding.
Oh my!
I'm just kidding. She was lovely. She was totally lovely when we went to dinner.
So awesome.
And our divorce was amicable, so it's okay. And then
there's a Carbonite, or not Carbonite, but Obsidian Mario.
Yeah, Mr. Tech Buzz.
There was the Mega Man I was gonna buy, and then he was gone.
He swooped in on you.
Yeah. Wait, who was gonna buy it?
I wanted
to.
He wanted to.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean he was going to.
I didn't get the good price.
You were eyeballing it.
Look at his eyeballs.
He's
maybe
trying to join us.
You.
Hey, you snooze, you lose.
Earth control to Major Tom.
Hey, there he is.
Here.
Oh my God, it's Twom.
Hang on.
So you're there.
Are you in the
business?
cover of The Exorcist? I feel like that's where you are.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
If there was fog around him, this would be great.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the lamppost. It didn't look like The Exorcist, though. It's pretty good. How are you guys?
Good. How are you doing, Tom?
We're good.
Not too bad.
I'm coming back to Cleveland. Let's go.
How was Baltimore?
It was okay. I spent the last 3 days in a work conference, so it's good to see you guys.
Yeah, likewise.
The other work. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, this is
Wait,
more
so
than
your
we all
job for
talked
fun
about.
is putting on a conference, but then you go to work for a
And-
conference afterwards.
Another conference.
That's gross, bro.
Not a
Yeah.
fun conference.
He does have a real job, but I don't even know what that is.
He's a doc.
real job. But so my question for you is, when you guys got done that night, when you finally finished putting all the stuff away and everything, were you the last one who had to actually take the great big broom and sweep everything up? Were you responsible
No,
for that?
God no. I was ripping tape off the floor for the electrical though. So
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I bet there was a lot of that.
there was a lot of that. We're billed by the hour for the electrical. So
Nice.
we're
By
still
the
a small
hour.
operation. So
Wow. Now I can't recall what this year was. What was the number on this year? How
How
many-
much you make? Or
No.
no, sorry.
No,
Before taxes.
I made Chris. I made enough where I can pay you for those 2 bags next year. You have to count.
Nice.
No,
I knew there was a
not
profit margin
that.
there.
not
So,
that number.
Hold on.
Not that number.
So true story, Chris. Like the 2 last things to leave the convention center, what were the Game Dad bags?
Oh,
And
I almost forgot them.
They had the black and gray gaffers tape in them. I'm like, oh, these came in handy. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Nailed it.
Did you
Yeah, I was
keep
thinking
that?
of selling the last 2 at Torg. I don't think Michael will have a problem with it.
Yeah, no, just feel free. It's fine. Yeah.
I like Lindsay. She's like, don't do that.
Oh, and Lindsay, I never got to say hi or anything too. I felt terrible. I felt, yeah, nice to meet you. And by the way, you've been like the most awesome supporter of the show. So, oh no, you lost your phone under a car.
Oh, no.
You
No,
get
you
it?
didn't. You're holding it. We can see
No.
that.
I'm traveling with a coworker here, man, and she dropped her phone and it fell underneath someone's car here.
Is Robert
hi,
De Niro?
Amanda. She's here.
Oh,
Hi,
hi,
Amanda.
Amanda. Check under your
So-
car and see if Robert De Niro's there.
It fell under this car right here. So,
Ooh.
Is it your car?
no, we're waiting on our Uber driver.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Is that him? In the suspect car. But yeah, Lindsay, it's nice to
This
meet
may
you.
be
I
the
feel
last
like-
time we see Tom. Hey, it was good knowing you, man.
Yeah.
All we know is we got on a Baltimore
so-
Uber.
Next year it'll be Corey running the show because Uber
Don't
Uber
get in the
kidnaps
trunk.
Tom. So,
But you guys all have a good time? It was
Oh,
hopefully-
yeah.
I had a blast, yeah.
My
Oh,
personal
absolutely.
highlight was the T-shirt cannon and getting shot by it. It was fantastic.
That
Yeah,
was
that was
great.
wild.
I didn't
That
see
was
that.
Oh, the
Heard around
t-shirt,
the
the
world.
t-shirt cannon. That was a good investment, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
t-shirt
yeah.
cannon was a lot of fun.
Just go watch the first
Look at
like
that
10 seconds of my video covering the con. I'm sure as a person who deals with the insurance policy, it'll make you super happy.
Oh, we tested the t-shirt cannon out before the convention started by shooting it at Sherry, who's like 80 years old, to make sure it's acceptable.
Wow.
Yeah, I figured if she could take it, I better be able to.
That.
Right? Yeah,
Let's find the weakest person in the building and kill
that's
him.
what we did. That's exactly what we
Nailed
did.
I love it. I love
on.
it.
These
They already
trees
got
are
their Chris-
decorated. I
Yeah, they
like
got their
it.
Christmas lights up. That's
It's
great.
gorgeous.
It's nice. Yeah, it's a nice little
Are-
area.
So
Those Thanksgiving lights.
say hi to your
Yeah.
Uber driver for us.
On the way to the airport.
Hi, Uber driver.
Tell them hi.
Can't hear you.
Hi, drive safe.
Bring him into this.
He's got that
Yeah, but-
bulletproof glass there.
Yeah, but Lindsay,
Give
I
him a
felt bad.
link.
We didn't get to talk at all, and Scott, you and I didn't even get to talk. I saw you guys always filming cool stuff in the retro rooms. And
The only time we got to talk was when you were at Steven's booth, and that was it. And yeah, so that was that was it. I mean, you were just running around doing your thing because you had stuff to do, and so,
Yeah. You
I
were
only
busy.
got to talk to him when I gave him free stuff. What the hell?
Yes, he did. He did take it and
No.
run. I saw the video.
Yeah, yeah.
trying to get buckled in here. There we go.
Safety first.
So what have you guys
he's
been
in the
talking
back.
about? What's the word? You guys reviewing the con and
Bird.
how bad it was, or what?
Yeah,
No,
we're
we
talking
were.
smack.
We no, we were actually.
We stopped now.
While
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
please
reviewing
stop.
a few
Now Tom's put in the
photos,
chat. Yeah, right.
and we were reviewing a few photos, and then we were going to play show and tell.
Yee.
So,
Yay.
so if you'd like to hang
Is
out
this-
for show and tell,
Is
and
this Dr. Scott After Dark show and tell, or is this normal hours?
Let's hope not.
no, that had
That's
No,
the
that was when
Saturday
you were
on the
9 o'clock
last
show. That's the 9
That's-
o'clock show.
that is Saturdays at 10 o'clock. I'm sorry.
An important
Look at that.
distinction, though.
He can
Not-
share the OnlyFans link with you if you want.
Yeah, not while my daughter is watching. I know she's watching right now. So
Don't
But,
give him nightmares.
let me pop this
Hi, Harley.
back
Yeah,
up.
hi, Harley.
Let's see. Well, we'll just show it full screen there. So we'll show the last couple there. So
There's
yes.
that investment Steve made. Whew.
How tall is that
Yes.
Mega Man? He's got to be.
He's as tall as me.
He's
Yeah.
almost 4 foot tall. I think
Yeah,
like
he's about 3.5 feet tall, right?
3 feet 6 or 8. He's
Okay.
The amount
So
of
that's like
hours
actual
it must have
size then.
taken. Oh god.
And then, well, the classic thing that we kind of like to do at the end of cons is get all the YouTube folks together. And unfortunately, now Michelle is not a YouTube person per se. She's not, but we were gonna bring her in on a on the photo, and but everybody like ducked out on us because I got to get back to Michigan and I got to leave and blah 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 whatever. So this is the only 4 jokers we got. And Johnny left early too because
Dude, my feet were killing me.
I knew your feet were really killing you.
My knees were hurting. I felt like 90-year-old.
You sound like an old man.
the best.
Pretty
was
much.
John's smile, because you actually went over and grabbed him and brought him over, and where Brian and I are standing there, like, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to go get. And John's like, oh, it's okay. He's all happy. Go, like, puts the picture and walks away.
Well, that's what I said to him. I was like, do you have like 2 minutes? And because he's like, well, I do have a plane to catch in a little bit. I go, no. I'm like, if you don't have time, he goes, what are you doing? I go, we're just taking a photo, and you can just take off. He's, oh yeah, let's go do it. I think he was thinking it was going to take 10 minutes or something. No, we're just taking a picture, and then you can go away. So Michelle says, I was referring to you all collectively as tubers at the convention. I said, you guys have to go over and meet those tubers. And I did meet a couple, I don't know if you saw the video yet, but I did meet a couple of your friends over there, and they were all very gracious. And they were real cool, talking with me about, your guys's cosplay and stuff. And, it's just so impressive what you guys do. Whether somebody's making something like the Soundwave costume, or when Michelle came over at the one point, she was over by Riggs's table and she's walking in and I did not recognize her immediately because of all the makeup she had on and the horns and all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. And then she got up close to me, and that's when I knew it was. And she goes, hi. And then I go, hey. And I knew it was, but she goes, it's Michelle. And I'm like, I know. But I'm glad she did that, because I bet she gets that. I bet even her, and her husband, Matt, I want to just say this. I finally got to meet him, and Matt is he's like about a half inch to an inch taller than me. And that's just rare for me to find anybody that's taller than me. But what a great guy and what a great couple. And I even said this to Lynn, I go, those are two people that God said, this one and this one, we're putting them together. These guys are made for each other. So you guys are fantastic. I'm so glad that I met you guys.
Yeah, the cosplay was really cool. I didn't expect to see that much really good cosplay. There was one girl that was doing a really good Aloy. I want to say it was Sunday. It might have been Saturday, but it wasn't Michelle. I don't think it was somebody else, but I mean, it was just a great Aloy. I was in awe of that. Yeah. So whoever you are, great job.
Now I do have one more photo I'm going to show real quick, and so this one is kind of an announcement, if you will.
Oh.
So Johnny and I have been invited out to the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo next weekend in Monroeville Convention Center as special guests. So we will both be there.
Yes.
And then Mr. Tech Buzz here and Johnny are going to have to make sure that I don't gush completely all over Mark Bussler, and
I'm not responsible for whatever happens there.
No, because I mean,
a real friend would just film him acting like a fool.
Yeah. Just film me acting like a complete moron, like I always do.
We'll take you into the R zone.
But as backup, we got duct tape and shrink wrap, so we're good.
This is true. But while I have you all, and we're talking about this real quick, I actually have my video ready, and I'm going to show that to you real quick, and then we'll do show and tell. So here it is. How did I end up here again? I'm in the middle of cooking dinner. Hey everyone, it's Dr. Scott from the Game Closet on YouTube, and my destination is the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo, October 4th through 6th at the Monroeville Convention Center. Well, hopefully Mark is here so he can beam me back to Earth in time for the expo.
Trust him.
Yep, he's definitely here. I will see you at the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo October 4th through 6th. And for more information and tickets, go to pittsburghgamingexpo.com.
Trust it.
I'll be right there. Jeez. We'll see you soon.
What's in the pot?
Got it. So
yeah.
all of our con announcements are just inferior.
I was just cooking dinner. I mean, I didn't tell you what was in there.
Is there like I imagine
Okay,
like
Steve.
Seriously, edit.
There was nothing in
that out.
well, there was nothing in the pot. It was just steam that I added. That's
I know. I was just thinking for lore purposes, what was in there? Like I know in real life there wasn't anything in there.
Ratatouille.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
I've never had it before, but that's what I was cooking.
All right.
So there you go. But Johnny and I will be there next weekend with Steven, and we will be helping him out a lot in his booth, hanging out there. So
I'm really excited for this one because this is another first time for me. You know, CGC was my first one, and this will be my first time at this one too. So this will be fun.
TMC in New York got me into retro. What do you guys do? Keeps me going every day, and I miss your content.
Whoa.
So, but yeah, potatoes. Let's see what he said. I still, I know you hear this, Tech Buzz, Glenn, cool toy shows. And then, yeah, the Alloy cosplay was one of my favorites. Such detail, retro.
And
wild.
she was a true redhead. Like she was legit.
Right?
Yeah. So who has something cool they want to show?
Me first.
Go. You're the lady here. You go.
I'm gonna be a PGX too.
Are you?
Yeah.
What you got?
This is going to be our first week in the RV too, so we'll see how we survive this.
Cool.
I don't know. I saw that car hauler action. Good luck. Godspeed.
I don't know if Tom. I don't know if Tom got kidnapped or not. I keep seeing black, and he's got his thing.
Tom, are you in the trunk?
He's alive.
Talk if you are.
No, I see.
I get glimpses of him as
if
he
you don't
passes
release
light.
the Tom, I will find you.
Can you sing like David Lee Roth for us? What do you?
No, I'm still here.
A special set of skills.
Okay.
He's still Ubering.
What do you got?
We didn't pick up a ton of stuff, but we found like magic, and this was the one end cap guy that I felt like every single person who bought something from this guy was getting like the life story of the game and how excited he was that somebody was buying this game. And this one, even I know Steven's a big fan.
Nice.
With like rental labels. Love the rental labels.
Yeah, that's cool.
I have a stack of Super Nintendos. This one's for the husband. This one, we wound up watching like game footage of it. I don't know how to do this very well.
It's easy. Just for the name.
There you go.
It's a Donald Duck game.
I've never heard of that.
What?
No, I've never heard of that one either.
Awesome. And I can't wait to play it.
I did a video on duck games and I haven't heard of that. Which duck game is that?
It's fucking duck. Here, let me get as close as I can.
You should do a review on that.
Shadow? Oh no, I think that was in the video. Never mind.
Okay. She was pricey too. It's a $45 cartridge. So this was my let's come this way. This was my cartridge hunt. Every time we go to a con, I try and just have a random game that we don't have to hunt for. And here it is. The label's kind of jank, but I did find Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday.
Cool. I think this is the one you told me about, right? When I ran into you on Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we moved down like 2 booths and there it was. So
I have that game complete. That's an awesome game.
I've never heard of that one. I'd like to see that. So that's some good stuff.
Oh, and Floyd. Where's Floyd?
And Floyd's way back there.
Poor Floyd.
There he is.
Oh wait, so you ended up with Floyd after the
Floyd.
Oh, Tom's safe. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
You made it.
He's at the
Floyd's
airport.
Going to PGX also.
So you're holding them ransom.
Yeah.
That guy probably
Tom
extra for hearing us.
Tom, are you coming out to Pittsburgh?
We're here. I'm not coming out to Pittsburgh. I will not.
Okay.
It's my
I didn't know if you were or
my
not.
kid's birthday that weekend.
Oh, well,
I
yeah.
want to. I talked to Brian.
Looks like he's in a warehouse. Tom, are you safe? Blink twice.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm at check-in. I'm at ticketing and check-in.
God.
Wow, that's a pretty airport.
Nice and empty. I like that.
Jack his bags.
We're just trying to figure out where we're going.
Are you at Dulles or are you at is it
Reagan.
BMI?
Right.
Oh, you're Reagan? Okay.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's very pretty. I have not been to that one.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
nice.
really
So
pretty.
I don't know. My
That
wife
Uber
doesn't
is
know I'm
gonna
coming
cost them
home
a
tonight. See,
fortune.
this is what I'm doing. I'm deeply in debt to my wife. So I was telling Amanda as we were out at dinner, just getting ready to come home. She doesn't know I'm coming home. I'm coming home a day early, but she always locks the house, and I don't have a house key. So that'll be interesting when I get to the house.
You would be more in debt.
Right. I'll be like, Alexa, make an announcement in the bedroom. Wake up.
Oh
I'm
my.
home. No, because she has to let me in the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be a bunch of creeps.
You could climb in, just climb in a
He
window.
says something about the bedroom and we're the creeps. Okay, sure. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, whatever. I love you guys. You're the worst.
Somebody's getting randomly selected here at the airport.
Yeah.
No booths for you guys next year at the show.
All right.
Well, you go ahead and check in and stuff, and
Have fun scaring your wife.
Yeah, it's been great. She's gonna love me. Hey, I'm
Well,
home.
Tom,
There's some creepy guy.
get him safe.
All right.
Well,
But
you'll
thank
be-
you guys for coming. I'll let you guys go. I'm sorry to join here, but
no, but
you're good.
this,
No,
this
good
is
to see
fun. I haven't
Yeah.
had anybody that's actually been getting on a plane on the show yet, so this is really cool. So,
no,
but
you're fine.
we'll see you here.
The
we'll
life
see you
of
soon,
Tom.
and have a safe flight. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, you guys too. Thank you for everything you did at the
Yeah.
show, and hopefully you had a great time. We'll see you guys.
Love it.
See you.
See
All
ya.
Thanks,
right,
Tom.
later.
See you, Tom.
I really hope that, that's not the last we see of him. He makes it home. His wife doesn't kill him. He gets in there. Everything's okay. That's what I hope.
I
It
thought
might
you were
have
coming
been
home
a ninja.
tomorrow.
And it's only for a selfish reason. You want the con to happen again next year.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that was really cool. So who wants to go next?
Well, is Lindsay done? Because we kind of just
I'm
like.
done. That's
Are you done?
seriously all we
Okay.
picked up at the con. I know.
Okay.
Oh, I'll go. I got a bunch of common stuff.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I gotta duck out in like 20 minutes anyways for class. So
Oh, that's
Let's
right.
see
You
here.
do.
okay. Oh, let's see. What do I got here?
That sounded heavy.
Yeah.
He
no,
just
I'm
pulled that off his
weak
shelf.
and
The whole
old.
thing.
Let's see. I didn't get that one there. Here we go. All right. So here's a rare one for y'all. I got mainly N64 plus a couple other things. But Magical Tetris Challenge right there. This game was stupid hard to find. It's only like a $20 game, but it took forever to find this game. Then I got a bunch of Player's Choice titles. This is the only con I've ever seen Player's Choice titles in abundance. So we got Ocarina of Time, Player's Choice. Yoshi's Story, Jay's favoriteest theme song ever, Player's Choice. Shadows of the Empire, Player's Choice. Mario Kart 64, Player's Choice. I'm not going to say Player's Choice anymore. It's on all of them. Cruisin' USA.
Player's choice.
Player's
I can't
choice.
help it. Player's Choice. Star Fox 64. A little bit rough on the label,
Player's
but Player's Choice. 1080. Choice Players.
Choice.
Player's
Choice players.
And let's see. I already had that
Players.
one. Choice Players. What?
Rock Solid.
Okay, and then I also got.
There's Gary. You mean
Where is
invite to the show or invite to Pittsburgh or invite to dinner?
He probably means it all.
Actually,
All
Gary,
of the above.
just I was I can't remember who I was talking to the other night. What state do you live in? I don't recall.
What state do you live in, Gary? He loves his state so much.
Confusion.
I think he's far away. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah,
Glenn.
He's not that far away from me. And then my last two, I got a couple Neo Geo Pocket Color games.
Nice.
Got King of Fighters R2 and Fatal Fury First Contact.
Oh, you're an SNK guy.
No, it's a Neo Geo Pocket Color. It's like all SNK.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were like
Confusion, denial.
focusing on those fighting games or not.
No, not really. It's just there was a couple I didn't have, so I got them.
No, you and Jay are trying to find Neo Geo Pocket stuff, right?
Oh, I'm just doing it, trying to snake it out from under him. That's all,
That's what I thought.
Okay.
No, I let him pick the games first because there was two that he got that I don't have. I let him get those first.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I got.
Very nice.
I also got back pain, sore knees, all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
to show all
Now
that.
you sound like Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
He
sore
lives in
knee
the
boys.
state of Illinois.
Hey, ibuprofen's your friend during a convention.
Ibuprofen is my friend every damn day.
And just finding a moment to sit. If you can find a moment to just sit and get off your feet, it can, it can buy you another, half hour.
Or it can make it
That is
100
true.
times worse trying to get up.
And for the rest of the time, I mean,
Chairs.
yeah,
you got to pick and choose.
for the
And
rest of the
you saw
time,
my
you have
booth
Red Bull,
before
and then you
broadcast.
have Joe bringing you questionable beverages all day. So
Mm,
Well, when he handed me the tequila, and I go,
Yeah.
I'm like,
his pocket tequila,
yeah. And then I was like, oh, I've never had tequila straight, and considering that I've got high blood pressure right now, I shouldn't be drinking that. And then
and then you took the shot.
and then,
Johnny ended up with
no,
two.
I said, but if you had wine, that'd be different. He goes, oh, I've got wine. I'm like, thank
Yeah,
you.
in a box.
So
Yeah.
You've got options,
Wine's already gross, but from a box,
Gary's crummy state is Illinois or confusion or depression or denial. One of
Okay.
those. Gary,
I see what you did.
nah, come on, don't bring the house down.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
Don't bring the house down. We love you and your 3D wares and everything. So
Yeah, you don't want to be depressing, like the Brewers.
hey, there's
Hi,
Matt
Matt.
Mystically.
go.
Yeah, he's working his butt off right now, and I respect that. So
Yep.
you get that money, girl. Bring it home.
Matt works with his hands, he really works.
He does.
Yeah, like
Labor.
I said, these hands aren't made for building.
Yep.
You won't bring the house down. So no, don't do that. Next time I see you, if you're into it, I'll give you a big hug.
Oh, he's into it.
He would definitely be into that.
He gets a little grabby.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy it, but still.
And Steve, congrats on the baby. Keep on love, all you and yours. And sorry couldn't make it, everyone. Oh, that's cool. Like I told you, I said if you got opportunity to make extra money, don't worry about the podcast. You just do what you got to do. You take care of the family. The show will take care of itself. Who
He has
is
the fourth cutest baby I've ever seen?
the fourth
Obviously,
cutest?
I have to pick my 3 kids first, obviously.
Well, they're not babies anymore, so it doesn't count now.
But they
Yeah,
were.
but I still see their pictures in Facebook, like memories and crap. So
Yeah.
Do they have mustaches on them now?
100%.
Okay. Who's next?
I can go. But yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff, so I won't harp on any one thing too long. But got a game called Red Asphalt. This is
Yes.
I'm briefly in John Riggs's video debating whether or not to get this. And it's an interplay game, which, to me, that means edgy, PS1 goodness. And this is really, it's like a combat racing game, I guess. I looked up a little YouTube video of it for like 5 seconds just to get the gist of it. And it's like kind of right up my alley. So unlike Xena Warrior Princess, which I to mostly just to make my wife laugh because she used to be a big fan of the show.
Hell yeah.
And, so I brought it home, got a laugh out of her, and that's probably the end of my relationship. I might play it once for the heck of it.
I have it for the N64, and it is just cheesy fun.
Okay, well maybe I'll enjoy it then. I don't know.
That and Hercules, baby.
I mean, you guys know how I am about PS1. Like even bad PS1 games are good to me. Like I like it all. I like the whole gen. And I got something I've been after, another interplay game. I've been after Reloaded. My childhood copy, I traded in, it was one of those stupid decisions that you make, when you're 17 or whatever I was. So ever since then, I've been waiting for my moment to kind of, what was that?
Who's Kyle?
Okay, I don't know what you meant. Well, I don't know what you said, but I'm so anyway.
I'm gonna continue now.
No, I really enjoy Reloaded. It's definitely a good game.
It's kind of, people generally regard it as not as good as the first, and I tend to agree, but it is ultimately more loaded, and that's you can only go so wrong with that. Similar to Fear Effect 2, another one. I actually have never played the sequel to Fear Effect, but I love Fear Effect. So interested to see how I'll feel about that one.
Hosted by Joe Rogan.
Somebody.
Isn't that Fear Factor?
That's Fear Factor.
I'm on a quest to get a Primal Rage disc now because I got this minty case.
Dude, I literally had that game at my booth, complete in box.
But it wasn't minty like I wanted. I'm sorry.
But I have the disc. I'll sell you the disc for the same price as the box.
For the $90. Well, if you want to, we can work something out, perhaps reasonable. But I mean, if you want to be stuck with just a case,
you got bad needs, you said.
Yeah, I don't want you to be stuck with just a case, but I mean, if you wanted to do that, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, but right now you're stuck with just a case, so
Or-
let him be stuck with just a case.
I mean, if you're, I just figured you didn't want to do that, but if you wanted to, we could.
I don't give a crap. I was there to sell it.
Okay, well, we'll talk after this.
You're
But
welcome. Yeah.
and I have a very dirty, old, crappy twin Cobra for the Genesis, and this was my, this is just a really clean one. Manual in there. The cart looks great, case looks great. So I just
I have that one for the Genesis too. That's another.
It's
game
just
I
a
like.
comfort food game. Yeah, it's like it's like
It's just a fun shmup here and there.
it's a macaroni and cheese game for me. And I
Macaroni
got
cheese.
what I'm really happy about. I got a couple laser discs. I got Pulp Fiction,
Nice.
and Alien to complete my trilogy. So now I have all 3 Alien movies that I care about on
Nice.
Laserdisc. And the girl that sold me those, this is one of the reasons why I love going to these cons, because the girl that sold me these Laserdiscs, she just like talked my ear off about like this database website that now I have like an account on there and everything. It's called the Laserdisc Database, LDDB.com. And they're just all the info you want to know about like how different discs from different companies, like some of them last longer, some of them are more prone to like scratching, and different players and how they're like how you repair certain things. It's just amazing resource if you like
That's
laser
really
discs.
cool.
Wow.
Yeah, and I never knew. I maybe never would have known about it had I not gone to this con and nerded out with somebody about laser discs. And that's, we talked about it briefly, Stephen, on one of your panels, like one of the, the things we like about these cons. And that's what I like about these cons. You just, people that you probably won't find people of similar nerd level at like your day job or your neighbors. I mean, if you're lucky, maybe you do, but generally you have to go to a convention to find people that are like at this level of nerddom.
Well, I work with Jay. I get it every day.
Yeah, you lucked out in that regard. But generally this is where you really meet people on your level, or at least a similar level with things, and you can just exchange information and nerd out together. And I loved it, So anyway, that's kind of the gist. I got a couple other things, but that's sort of the gist of it.
But I think that's kind of an important thing, before we go back to show and tell, is just because it's kind of a good segue there. It's just, I think that's a piece that a lot of people miss when they go to a convention. It's just like, you got some that go that just like, I just want to go there and buy games. And it's just like, yeah, that's one piece of the puzzle. But I mean, when you're paying that cost of entry, I mean, there's a lot of other reasons to kind of be there. And if your sole purpose is just to go there to buy stuff, you may be disappointed. You're
missing so much more. Like if you just buy stuff and leave, like I had so many great conversations, like people that were making board games and stuff. Like I don't really care about board games that much, but I talked to this guy about his board games for like an hour. It was super fascinating. It was just fun to do.
Yeah. Well, and like all of us here right now in this episode, I mean, most of us all met at conventions. We wouldn't have known each other otherwise.
Yeah, me and Scott met at
Torg. It'll be Torg 3 years ago.
One of the orgs. And yeah. Good point.
So who's next? Wrestle. Go.
I can go next.
Go. Do it. Do it.
I'm not wrestling, but I can go next.
Go, Brian. Go, Brian.
So when it comes to buying things anymore, I've kind of gotten kind of picky in the sense like I'm really just grabbing like Master System stuff, 7800, Atari 8-bit, and then consoles if there's one reasonable that might need some repairs to it and stuff that I'll usually pick up. But what I did find though at Cleveland, which you don't find too often, there was a vendor there selling complete in box PAL Master System games. And if you guys know anything about the Master System, they had a much more expansive library than we had here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to try to contain myself, but I did buy a few that I was missing. So I ended up getting Alien Storm on the Master System, which it doesn't play as good as the Genesis one, but it's still a good port for being an 8-bit game. This one just because it's just funny, because I actually even have the Genesis version already. But Global Gladiators,
McDonald's
game.
It just looks fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that cover art.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a fun platform.
That looks like it's
in
exquisite condition.
You got McDonald's on there for some reason. What's McDonald's role in that?
Right.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to remember because it's technically the sequel to the NES game that was for was it McKids?
Oh,
or
the
something?
McKids, yeah.
Yeah.
Kid.
So those were the two characters I believe out of that. So yeah,
okay.
it was kind of the sequel.
Interesting.
And then I always love me some Space Invaders. I got about 50 versions of it now, but gotta have another one. So
that's cool.
Got Super Space Invaders.
Space Invaders. So.
Yeah. So and then it was, obviously we already talked, John Riggs was there. It was great, catching up with him over the weekend. And one of his games I've played on the Evercade here recently and really liked, and that was Choo Choo Mimic. So it was awesome to now get it for the NES. And
cool.
For those that aren't too familiar with the Evercade, it's a great way to get into homebrews and try out some, because all the Evercade carts are about $20 each and come with a bunch of games on it. And this is one where there was an indie collection where Choo Choo Mimic was on it, and I mean it's a real fun puzzle game. I like it a lot, and so I'm happy now to have a complete in box NES version of it.
Yeah, that was Indie Heroes either 2 or 3.
Yeah,
I think 3, because then he was in Indie Heroes 1 with Yeah Beavis 2.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. Yep.
Yeah.
So
fun fact: Choo Choo Mimic is the very first game I'm actually in the credits for.
Oh, nice.
But and then like some of the others here, I will also be at Pittsburgh on most likely just on Saturday, and I think I'm gonna have the family with me too. So
most of us are gonna be there, right? Lindsay, you'll be there.
I am. I have a panel speaking thing I'm doing on Sunday, but
okay, cool. Retro Trade, you guys gonna be there?
I'm gonna try and make it.
That'd be great.
We'll be
I'd love to hang out with you guys more. I feel like we didn't get quite as much FaceTime as I'd like at the. So yeah, maybe if you guys make it, I'll make a point to hang out with y'all more.
I didn't even really get to even see them on. I saw them off doing something on Sunday, and that was it. And I think we were, but the only time we really got to hang out at all was after our panel, and then when we did the little collab thing.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta say bye to Chris and Jay, but
everybody else scattered everywhere. Everybody could see you. I think when I was doing some recording,
bye to me.
That's a sore topic now.
Some of my videos when I'm recording,
Lindsay
passes me as we're going.
Yes.
Yeah, I won't be at Pittsburgh this year, but after talking with Brian, I'm hoping I'll be out there next year. So, yeah, if because I know Jay really wanted to be there this year too, but we have a work thing that we have to go to. But yeah, with that one, we're like, get us in now and confirmed now. That way, when it comes up for planning our work summit next year, we can be like, nope, can't do it.
Nope, already scheduled.
Smart.
Yeah, we're already booked. Sorry, we can't pencil you in.
Book solid. So, who is next? Steven or Ron or Brian?
We'll take it.
Go ahead, sir.
So, in every convention, I got to pick up my demo disc.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
is that a Dark Watch? Is that Dark Watch?
This was actually Mystically's. He found these for me. I looked everywhere, couldn't find any. He come over and he found all these for me.
He had them in his pocket.
Thank you.
Do you look for just Xbox or do you look for other consoles as well?
All kinds of stuff. I look for everything.
He got a Japanese 3DO demo disc somewhere in there.
I might know
demo disc.
That's so cool.
Some demo discs that somebody I know has some. I will let you know what they've got.
Yeah, let me know. I take them all. It don't even matter. And I went a little heavy on the Super Nintendo. So this is Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh,
anybody
nice.
remembers that show? I loved this show as a kid.
I just watched an episode of that the other day, actually.
Nice.
And Cool World.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
from the movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Super Smash TV.
Can't go wrong with that one.
Yes.
Well,
I have that game. That version is great. The Genesis version sucks because the controls suck.
Yeah. We played I think we did on one of the shows. We had an NES version of it. And
the NES version is terrible.
It just, the movement is horrible.
No, but with this one, because of the way the button layout is and everything, it's like you have an actual twin sticks.
Yeah, it was horrible. Picked up some Mickey Mouse.
That's another good one.
So another pretty good title. Found Flintstones. So that was
Neat.
another good pickup.
Yabba dabba doo.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle
this one
says,
right here.
he says, "Are
Ooh,
you going to PG?
Kyle.
I have a ton of demo discs I will give you."
Oh, you're speaking Brian's language.
So bring them,
Bring
bring them,
them.
Kyle. Bring them, Kyle.
Bring
He'll
them.
definitely take them.
Like I will buy them off you. Bring them.
Yeah, don't just give them for free.
So yeah, no.
Brian's got money. Brian's got money.
Oh yeah. Yeah, money.
Make it rain.
So I ended up
Yeah.
finding this copy of the mask I was looking for, but I got to get the writing. Oh yeah, this side. I got to get the writing off the
Ooh.
side here,
Yeah, you gotta get that
Look-
out of there.
and I'm not a fan of the stickers on the back. I know some of you guys are, but I'll
It's kind of neat
probably leave
because
them
it's
on there.
Blockbuster.
Right. So
I'm with Brian down with the stickers.
yeah, I'm not 100% with the stickers. Here's a good pickup that I got. So got a copy of Sunset
Oh.
Riders.
Ooh.
Nice.
That couldn't have
And
been cheap.
I ended up getting this for $80.
Oh, it's
Nice.
not bad.
So
It seems like it's in
wasn't that
really
bad.
good condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's actually in perfect condition.
What do you
Label and
use to get
everything's
the marker off? Because I know of a couple different things.
So I usually use some alcohol. Sometimes I let it sit on there. And I have like a pen eraser that erases pen.
Okay.
So I'll use that a little bit. Sometimes it just takes some scrubbing.
Next
You
time,
know-
I
you
forget,
know,
I
Magic
forget the name of
Eraser.
it, but
Magic
yeah,
Eraser.
Magic Eraser is good, but there's a
Oh, yeah.
chemical that Rock'em Sock'em uses, and it's fairly common. It'll just take anything off, even after alcohol fails. This stuff is
Really?
amazing. I forget the name of it right now, but I will get it as soon as I get to the shop. I will have a look.
Yeah,
Goo
shoot
Gone
me a-
works, but it smells
shoot
like
me a-
hell.
Shoot
yeah.
me a text or
Well-
email with that.
Well, the other trick with that, just so you know, is since that's likely been on there for a good while, is just take the black marker and just trace over it again. Because
Right.
I've done
Yeah, that's right.
I've done that too.
That'll
Wow.
actually loosen it
Yeah.
up and then put the
Yeah.
isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah, when
on
you
it.
said that the other
Huh.
day, I was like stunned, and I was like, "That is a really cool idea."
Yeah, I never
Yeah,
would have
add
thought of
more
that.
marker to get rid of marker.
So
Fire
yeah, I
with
got.
fire.
I'll run through these three last things up here. We
Okay.
got
Nice.
this.
Ooh, you got
that
it signed.
autographed by
Beautiful.
both of them.
Nice.
Now, don't try to
Believe
take
it or
that
not,
marker off.
I had
No.
to I had to pick this copy. I've got it for $10 there. It's complete, but I found it for $10, and this is like now the fourth one I have because I forgot to bring mine.
Mhm.
And I'm a pretty good dealer when it comes to like negotiating prices. This was the roughest one that I had. I ended up picking this up right here.
Oh man, the guy
So-
selling that was a tool.
Oh my goodness. He was
that's
the
what I want.
hardest guy to negotiate these prices with. I mean, I started at 300 and he dropped down to 100 and I went back to 4 and so we ended up settling at about $90.
Wow, that's a
What a
big
sh-
range.
He's
Yeah,
such a
no, he's pretty good. I mean, I stole it from him, really. I did.
Who was
Yeah.
this schmo?
Okay.
Well, yeah, he has his own show, and I don't like to drop names or nothing,
Yeah.
but he's a dad and he does things, but it's no big deal. So,
Okay.
so
Ron?
Ron ended up getting something too here.
Yeah, so I got I got an action figure, but I didn't bring it over with me with a Sub-Zero from a 2000.
Oh, okay.
So I forgot to bring it, but I did bring my Scorpion bus. I get signed by
Ooh.
Ed Boon
That's
at John
cool.
Spires.
Oh, that is cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
It's
like
a
that.
signature.
Signature.
Real
Ooh,
So-
you signed it with
what-
yellow.
In yellow.
Yeah, so what's funny, I got to meet Ed Boon back in 2019 at E3. He was doing the
Whoops.
promo for Xing Shang,
Hi, Steve.
and we seen him walking by. I got a picture with him, and my brother took it, and it was all blurry. I was mad.
Mm.
And don't drop him.
You'll be mad again.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was gonna get the Cyrax action figure. So I go to the ATM and it was like $75. So I come back with the money. He raised it up to 85. I'm like, I'm not getting it. It was one of those Stone collections, collected type action figures. It goes for $160 online. Yeah, so
Damn.
yeah, I didn't get really too much, but I
He's
did
cheap.
I
He's
did
cheap.
make memories.
Doesn't spend the money.
Oh, Johnny, I did see this big egg with a face hugger. It was awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he won $500 for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
But
enough.
it was sweet.
It was huge.
Yeah.
Thing was huge.
Sounds
Well,
like
better
something
than-
else that would go good in Stephen's game room.
Wait, wasn't that the action figure, Chris, that you were talking to him, told me he was selling it too cheap, and you told him to raise the price? And...
I did. I was like, no, this isn't enough.
You said
I mean, he didn't go as high as I told him to. He kind of chickened out, but yeah.
Well, that's what I was. Oh, sorry, Ron.
All right, I gotta head out though. I gotta go teach class here in like 4 minutes. So
Later.
All right, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you later,
Thanks
man.
for stopping in.
Later.
We'll see you later.
All right.
Dad
So-
around.
Oh,
And
now that
there
he's
was
gone.
sick.
I kind of wish I would have got the other actors signers, but
Too
kind of
much.
disappointed.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I had the money, but
He's cheap. He's cheap.
Yeah.
He's cheap.
He's cheap.
Yeah.
There's a difference between frugal and cheap. My wife used
Yeah.
to be cheap. Now she's frugal.
No,
And-
he goes to clubs, gives dollar bills and asks for
Oh, yeah,
change
no.
back. That's his thing.
No,
Yeah.
honey, I do not go to strip club.
Yeah,
Don't listen to him.
Yeah, he does. I seen him. I seen him
He's trying
there.
to get me killed.
Yeah, he's divorced.
It's
He's there.
It's,
I seen
it's
him.
okay. It's male strip clubs. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
now I see.
YouTubers.
Oh,
Okay.
it's male strip clubs, huh? That's what we're
So-
into. Okay.
So how about CGC here?
Oh, Steven, did you want to show off anything?
Welcome back.
That you got?
Yeah. So
Show
I
us,
did.
Steven.
I know you showed two of the things that I got. I got the Mega Man. Well, so
Yep.
first off, I went into this convention even though I have some NES to get. I got a lot of NES to get for the complete collection, but I wanted to I figured I could get those on eBay, Macari and stuff like that. But I wanted to get stuff that was unique to my game room and anybody else's game room, and hence finding Mega Man and Mario. And I also picked up. They had given me the best game for the NES, Simon's Quest, a little 3D printed
Wow.
keychain.
That's cool.
Isn't that the theme of is it Castlevania's the theme of Pittsburgh this year? Is that what-
Yep.
Yes, yeah, that's one of the reasons I got like just about all their merchandise that they have for it, because I'm a big Castlevania fan. If you didn't know that,
You
do
watch
now.
the anime show?
I have every Blu-ray for the anime show, a box set, and everything. So
Nice.
All right, you're a fan. You've made it.
Yeah, your credentials are in order.
You
Now
may
Bob
pass.
Rose, he was kind enough to give me this. I had the digital version. My game room is actually my arcade game room that's on the side here is actually in this for a little bit for Token Tavern.
Wow.
And I
got that.
don't do the autographs, but I had him sign it anyways, just because I met him. It was just kind of one of those
He was
deals.
a cool guy.
Yeah, he
I
was
got
really
that
nice.
same thing signed by him and Tim Ketchrow.
Okay, yeah, Tim's in there. But he back in 2020, he reached out and he said he wanted to pay a little homage to the home arcade, and so I shot some video here inside. And it's actually in the film. It's only for like 15 seconds, but I'll take it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I bought one game, and it's only because my kids were playing it on the free play, and that was the Donkey Kong Jungle Beats
There you go. That's a good
You got the
one.
for
bongos.
GameCube, and I got
Bongos.
Bongos.
And then
How
I
did you
ordered
get that done?
I ordered another set of these on eBay that'll be here tomorrow, I believe, so that we could do 2 players with it.
Yeah, the
So,
multiplayer is totally worth it.
so my kid,
Play
that's
us the
reason-
song.
What's that?
Play us the song.
Yeah, play a song.
Yeah, come on, Alex Van
I see
Halen.
that
Let's,
run when it first came out.
How do they sound on with acoustically?
Acoustically.
It's pretty cool. So like when your kids tell you it's a good game, they'll play it, buy it, and they're like begging you to buy it. You go buy it. So that's what I did.
Yep.
Man.
That means you got a lot of family
Yeah.
time ahead of you with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I was totally down with that. So going into Pittsburgh, I might look for some commons for the NES, but other than that, I'm on the hunt right now for just those things that are hard to find,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sure.
that are unique, I guess.
I think there's going to be plenty. I mean, there was a lot of unique stuff at Cleveland, but
Mhm.
there was a lot of art too, which I thought was interesting. The ratio was a little different, which some people didn't like, but I kind of enjoyed that. I kind of enjoyed seeing so much different stuff.
Wait, there's a 1 and 2 for this?
Yes, there are.
Yeah,
There
there
is.
Oh,
Oh, so is
Okay,
this
I did not
number-
know there
I
wasn't
didn't-
two.
I
had
I
no
didn't
clue
know
there wasn't
either.
two.
There are a couple different games for the congas, and there
Samba de Amigo uses them, doesn't it?
is there a Samba de Amigo for the for the
I don't.
GameCube? I don't think so. Is there?
It never came to America. I think it's only in Japan.
Okay. Yeah, because I had it for the Dreamcast.
Maybe I'm thinking Dreamcast.
And Jason said there's a third one for the Wii too. Oh, and just by the way, I wanted to pop up here and just say, Thumper Squid was saying, earlier he said, "Hello, wonderful gamers, new sub here." So yeah, welcome. Glad to have you in here. We do a live show occasionally like this, and where we discuss stuff and hey, look at this. There's CNC Games. Hello all. But yes,
he just missed us showing the 3D stuff that I got from.
Yep.
Too little, too late. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
So there's only one thing that I'm going to show that I actually purchased, but that's because I have 3 other things over there, but I'm not going to show them. But that's just because I've always wanted this game, and Johnny was gracious enough to go out there and he goes, "Hey, I found it for you," and he was just like, "Well, it's like $30." And I'm like, I don't want to spend $30 on that. And then he goes, "Well, I owe you 10." And I go, and he goes, "So it'll only be 20." I go, "All right, sold." So he went and found it for me. And I was, sell me.
Even if I didn't know you though, I would have done it because I want to spread the gospel of Chalk and the Forever.
I have always wanted to play this, and
so
now
good.
I get to have a copy of it. So, and it's a beautiful copy as well.
It's not a bad game, but it can definitely get frustrating at times.
Yeah, it's hard. It's
That's
hard.
complete, Scott.
Yes, it is. Hang on one second. You want to say my daughter's here? She wants to say hi to everybody.
Harley.
Yes, bring her in.
You won't be able to see all of them, or you won't be able to hear all of them because I'm not going to switch my settings. But you can say good night to everybody real quick.
Good night.
Good night.
And
Love
those
your
of you
videos.
watching, she does have her own channel, and it is Harley Fractics Hideout, and there are links on my channel as well. And we just do little PCB weight videos.
We're subscribers.
Yeah. Is that your Sally dress?
That's Wolfie. Yeah, that's her Sally dress. Yeah.
I like that. Very nice.
And mommy made her a little.
Oh, mommy made that right there. That's cute.
Oh, I love it.
Give me a kiss. Good night. I love you. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Bye.
Hi, Harley.
I'll keep her. She's cool.
Yeah.
You're a good dad.
Well, she's learned how to pick the locks here. So I'm just like, all right, come on in.
Yeah.
So
she's Jill Valentine.
But I know there was somebody here who and I'll pop back out of the solo layout real quick. There's somebody here with us who is a comic author, and that would be this gentleman right here.
But not
and
just
also
me,
a
my
genius.
brother and buddy also.
Yep. So, but he gifted me. Is that? Hold on. Let me get. Yeah, I'm not going to take it. Yeah, so that's the the Intergalactic Death Match. That's issue number 1 there, and then there's the second one, and I get my reading glasses tomorrow. So they are in, so I can actually read it and go, "This is awesome!" Because John looked at them on Saturday night, and he goes, "Wow!" And I did tell Ron this when we were talking about it. I said, "Listen," he goes, "Why?" He goes, "We didn't do the art. We hired someone to do the art." I said, "No. You are responsible for that art.
It's your vision.
What you put on that page gave the vision to that art. So you are directly responsible. So do not count that out. You may not have put pen to paper, but that is right up here. You're
Scott,
responsible.
They actually got a Kickstarter out for their it's Dead Tech.
Yeah, for the zombie one, right?
Yeah, the issue 2 and 1's on there. I'll send you guys a link.
Well, get those intergalactic death matches out there in the wild, and you'll have no problem getting people to support your future projects.
Look, and he is super cool. He says that is super cool. Well, I'm sure he'll sell you one there, Thumper Squid. So
man, it's so good. It's so cool.
So, but let me go back to the solo layout here. So
I appreciate it, Scott.
And then, I appreciate you giving me that. That just surprised the heck out of me, and I really appreciate it.
I was talking with my brother today. We're going to probably start on issue 3 soon.
I can't wait. I mean, I haven't read these 2, and I can't wait. So,
but Dead Tech, I think you're gonna like that zombie comic.
anything with zombies, gimme.
Yeah. Okay, back to you.
But the lovely guys over there at CNC Games, they gave me a small like a 3D printed Master Chief last time I was there when they helped with the Knight Rider video. And so when I was over at their table, Kevin was like, "Hey," he goes, take that home with you. I go, "Are you?" He goes, "You should," and I just surprised the crap out of me. So I've already got it ready to hang. So it's going to be going right back there in that spot behind Optimus Prime.
He's trying to tell you to use it as a mask. That's why he gave it to you.
Yeah.
I'll have to drill holes in it. We're not doing that. And then the last thing that was gifted to me, as you actually, if you saw my video, John Riggs, we were talking about in the collab video that's coming up. His game that I won't tell you everything, but the game that he talked about was Mendel Palace, and I was
Love
like,
that
okay.
game.
And I'd never even heard of it. So I said, okay, when we got back to our tables, I said, what was the name of that? And I wrote it down on the card. And the next thing I know, it's about an hour later, and we're at the booth across from Game Dads, which is Gary Carnucci from Korgs. It was his booth. And we're sitting there talking, and I was getting another game that he recommended that Gary had. And he goes, well, I got this for you. And I was like, oh, what do I didn't hear that part. He's like, I was like, oh, what do I owe you? He goes, no, nothing. I bought it for you. And I was like, oh, John, that's so cool. You didn't have to do that. So I'm like, well, here's a marker. You got to sign it because, you. So, of course, there's his John Q. Riggs. So that was, and John, if you do get to see this, thank you so much. And Kevin and your partner there, thank you so much for the.
Have you played that game, Scott?
I have not played it. I've never played it, and I will be playing it soon.
That's on one of our earlier videos that we've done too. That's an amazing game.
Cool.
I love that game.
So, and then, look at this. No problem. Enjoy. Like I said, can't wait to, as soon as I get off of here tonight, I'm hanging it up.
You know what it sounds like? That CNC Games booth was the busiest from the YouTubers here, I think.
But you know what's really weird though? The first day I couldn't find them. As a matter of fact,
I couldn't either. I literally ran into the booth.
I said, do you guys have a cloaking device on this thing? He goes, we're in a weird spot. And there's another couple, and they're subscribers to the channel. It's Anthony and Brittany. They're wonderful, wonderful people. I know them from Korgs and from Torg. And I told them that you should go to CCAG and CGC. You'll make a killing because all their stuff is so clean. It's in bags. And they take really, there's not a lot of, there are a couple people that you see, and there's one guy that nobody who's a vendor likes this dude. And all of his stuff is in absolute disarray. It looks like he robbed a dumpster and he didn't even kill the rats. And he brings them and there's this shit everywhere. And he was there. Now I didn't see his booth if he had a booth, but this other dude, these other guys, Brittany and her husband, Anthony, wonderful, lovely people. Well, they were in Riggs's video. I'm like, well, where the hell were they? I wanted to say hi, So it's like you guys, they're like I said, they're just lovely people and they're friends of the channel. And I didn't get to see them this time, so maybe I'll get to see them next time. Maybe they'll be in Pittsburgh. I don't know.
But did you guys see the Samus that they had?
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah. What was it? What was it? $550, I think it was.
Yeah, but
it was awesome.
Yeah, Kyle knows who I'm talking about. Yeah, they're absolutely lovely people. Just lovely people. Yeah.
The Mega Man was still the best.
Now I do have a couple other things I want to show.
I don't know. The lacquer on that Samus.
Yes.
Yeah. Samus attention to detail they did very
and the
well.
Harley Quinn.
Did you see the brickwork on the Harley Quinn? That looked like it was a wet look.
All those statues, they did a really good job.
Oh, nice. It'll be in our video. It'll be in our upcoming
I want to show you three more things because unfortunately there were some very clumsy people or careless, and they accidentally left their driver's licenses behind. So I wanted to show them on the show here tonight. So if I will slip them in an envelope and mail them to you if you'd like me to, because I did find them there. So the first one was this nerd here.
Oh, wow.
So I hope he's not driving around this Jay Malone guy. I hope you're being safe out there because if you don't have your driver's license and they stop you. And then there was this beautiful lady here. Her name's Michelle Gray. And I grabbed hers as well because, I believe she lives somewhere in the West Coast. That's what she said anyway. And I don't want her driving around without that. So, just have your hubby take you everywhere you got to go. And then this guy here, he used to have like blue hair, he said, when I met him. So this Riggs person, I have your driver's license as well. I can mail this to you if you'd like. I don't know how well it's going to go in an envelope, so I will make sure I
it might cost probably $50 a ship.
Yeah, just because of the size.
That was, Scott. That was so nice of you finding that.
Yeah, well, I like doing a public service for the people.
I didn't see his address on that.
Yeah.
Must be one of those new ones.
Well, if I don't find an envelope big enough, I guess I'll just have to. I don't know. I'll figure something out.
You'll figure something out.
Yeah.
You'll drive it out to him. I know you.
Yeah.
And there's my wife with the final word. We're not mailing anything. That would be too expensive.
And there's the bottom line. Good night, folks.
There you go.
Oh, Samus is back at the shop. You see, they actually have 2 of the giant Master Chiefs that you got from Microsoft if you sold X amount of
but he was talking about one of them might be for sale.
Yeah. Well, one of them used to be here in
I would love to
town.
have one of those.
Well, because they used to have a
public
shop
service
here.
announcement.
Too late,
Make
Steve
another
already
Mega
bought it.
Man.
That's why he knows.
So don't get stolen again.
Start now.
But I have a video coming up on their shop very soon. Hopefully in the next. Well, now that I'm doing a couple other things, that's going to get put back because I like to put 2 shops or 3 shops together in a video. And there's another one that's a little further out because they're 40 minutes from my house, and I'm going to have to go another 25 minutes from there to go to this other shop that I've been told was really cool. So as soon as I get that one done, I'll couple them together and put that one out in a video. So There you go. But yeah, that's it. That is it. And so I'm gonna have everybody go around in a circle and let every. Well, I have all your stuff in the description below. All your information's in the description below. So anybody here, if you want to check out their website, because Brian, of course, he has his channel, but BD Retro Mods, he makes awesome controllers. If you like to check his controllers out, his link is down there. Everybody's links are in the description. Check everyone out. But we'll go around a circle here, and we will
go around in a rectangle.
And we'll go around in a rectangle, and we'll see.
Shapes are hard.
I love shapes.
So Brian, what in the world do you do, and where in the world can these lovely folks on the interwebs find you?
Yeah, so I make custom controllers and accessories for a number of different consoles now, and
you sure do.
And you can find
a
me
large number.
Yes, and you can find me on my website at www.bdretromods.com, and there's links there to my store and social media pages.
Yep. Okay, Lindsay.
Me, soon you can find me at PGX.
Yeah,
which is so fun to say. And then all your basic socials. Facebook, I am LL Cool Games, and then Instagram and YouTube, I'm Lindsay LL Cool Games.
Excellent. Oh, Retro Trade, where can the lovely folks find you guys?
So you can find us on any social platforms, and on top of that, you'll look for our Game Boy, and I'm actually the actual size in that Game Boy in real life.
Fun.
So YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Now, Stephen, I know that they can find you in a few places as well. Where can these wonderful people find you? And I know you're coming someplace this next weekend, or not this weekend, but next weekend as well.
Yeah, I will be at Pittsburgh's Retro Gaming. Well, he yells at me every time I say it, but I like to say it just because I know it nerves him. No, Pittsburgh Gaming Expo. He hates when I throw retro in there because he's like, it's not just a video game convention.
Yeah, he really made a deal out of that, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Gaming.
So now I've made it a point to say it just because.
Yeah.
But anyways, I will be there along with all these great other creators, and we're gonna be streaming live. So if you can't be there, well, you can see the shenanigans as they happen. And you can go to my website, ttbgaming.com, and I'll actually have my recap video. I was going to put it out tonight, but then being on here, I was like, I'll put it out tomorrow morning. So it's scheduled to go out tomorrow morning. and you guys can watch my nonsense.
Excellent.
Very good. Shenanigans there will be.
I still have to watch Jay's. Because I haven't seen his yet. So, and Jay would have joined us tonight, but he had an audition. So I hope he does well with his audition.
What's auditioning for? Do we know?
I think it was he was going to be a sandwich artist at a Subway. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. He said there was a director. I think it was a voiceover, or not voiceover, but a voice acting gig.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
I need to get with him and see how he does that, because I do a lot of voices too. And
you gotta get your demo. Got to get a demo together.
Well, I do have that. I don't have a demo for that, but I have the demo for the voiceover thing. So yeah, I'll have to do one.
Very different worlds. I'm trying to get into voice acting as well. It's tough. I guess it's my turn.
Yes.
Am I the last in the rectangle?
Yes, you are.
You can catch me primarily here on YouTube, me and occasionally Sinbad here. He sneaks into my intros and outros every once in a while.
And I love that.
Yeah. Miku's in my B-roll because I'll be in the other room shooting like the console, like glamour shots. And Miku sneaks in those. So she's the young cat that's jumping around my furniture. And he's the old cat that just gets up here and just interrupts. So anyway, I'm on YouTube and I'm on TikTok. Those are my two platforms where I'm actually monetized and I actually put effort in. So those are the two that, that I'm actually on. So feel free to follow me on there. I'm working on some cool stuff here. I got a Sega Genesis video, my first Sega Genesis video. For some reason, never got around to it until now, but, that's up now and I'm enjoying how that's been pretty well received. So I may follow that up soon. But yeah, feel free to follow me on either or both of those.
When did that
and I'll
release?
be at PGX.
When did that release? The Genesis video.
The Genesis one it was while we were at CGC.
Okay, so that's why I haven't seen it. That's
I had to pop up that Sunday morning.
It's like I don't think I've watched I think I've only watched a couple of videos and it's just been recaps of CGC and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I try to make my videos always pop up on a Sunday. I try to hit every other Sunday. It doesn't always work out. Sometimes I got to skip one. But Sunday is my day.
Excellent.
The day of rest.
Yeah, on the day of rest. Well, I'll have to watch that. Well, as you know, if you're streaming through somebody else's site or page or what have you, I'm getting scared. There's Sub-Zero and he's looking hungry.
That's Scorpion. Ding dong.
Did I say Sub-Zero? Oh shit!
Yes, you did.
You're a fake fan.
No, I am not. Get over here.
The yellow guy. Yeah.
I'm just I'm tired.
Sub-Zero. Hadouken. Sub-Zero. Hadouken.
I honestly don't know which one I like better, but as soon as they had Shiva in 3, I was like, Shiva's my girl. I love her.
Shiva.
She's just, because I dug Baraka, but I was like, as soon as Shiva came around, I'm like, screw Baraka. But
yeah, Shiva's way better than Baraka.
It just seems that I think that Scorpion's malicious. I think I don't think the Sub-Zero's evil. He just doesn't seem to have it in him.
He's just cold-hearted, you might say.
Yeah. That was deliciously bad. I loved it. But if you're streaming from somewhere, if you're watching the stream from somewhere else, of course, I'm here on Game Closet. We do streams like this occasionally, and I do actually live stream games on rare occasion. But that's not my main thing. I do comedy video, game reviews, and skits and sketches and stuff like that right here on the channel. So check us all out. Everybody's in the descriptions, and everybody who couldn't be here tonight, I also put them down there as well. So Michelle Gray's in there, and Game Dad, who just left, he's in there, and
you could take his out.
Yeah, I'll go erase it right now. But and everybody else is in there if they could, and John Riggs is as well. So please check them all out. And lady and gentlemen, I really appreciate you being here tonight.
Thanks.
And I think
appreciate you.
Yeah, all of us will be at the Pittsburgh Gaming Show next weekend.
I'm hoping I could make it.
You're gonna make it. You better.
I hope we
it,
can too. Unless there's overtime where you're at. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. To all my guests, thank you for coming in. And hey, we're gonna see you very, very soon. So you all have a great Friday and a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please hit the like button because it helps the YouTube algorithm spread the video to more awesome people just like you. Subscribe for more here in Dr. Scott's Game Closet, and there's plenty more where this one came from, so click on a video for more video game shenanigans. We'll see you all